Good morning, class. We will work today in our big book, in the multiply book, and we will go to the history part, history and geographic, and in this section we will find the page 26. Okay. In the page 26 we have the lesson, the introducing mountains, no? And we will try to talk about the mountains and to learn something about the mountains, okay? We got here a picture, the big mountains, no? Which they are very common, and we know and we saw many times the mountains, okay? Now we will start to see how important is the mountains, okay? The mountains, they are very important, no? Like everybody knows. For example, that's in many ways, no? The importance in the mountains, that's in many ways. For example, they affect the earth in a climate and weather, no? And they provide home for another animals, and these mountains, they contains minerals, no? Like say here, minerals and very valuable minerals. Okay, let's try to check a little bit. Also the mountains have have a big role in the ancient people and many ways, no? Because always the highest places, always they are related with the gods, no? In the ancient. Okay, now how in the page 27, we can see in the upside, in the upper side for the text, we can see how mountains are made. No? Now, here I think will be very well to read all the part in the book very carefully, because this is talking about how the mountains are made. In the general way, we know the very deep in the earth, very deep, they have the plaques, no? For these huge big structures, they have deep in the ground, they have the two plaques, no? They call the plates, the tectonic plates, no? Who they are pushing one in the one side and the other side pushing in the other way, no? In the other way, one way to the other way. When they get together here and they crush between them, they start to pushing up, and that push made the big mountains. Okay, that one, that is called that's called the crust. The crust. Now, the mountains made of they are made of the same stuff, always in the same stuff that we have in the surface, in the ground, in the earth. They are covering the earth. Okay, that cover is called crust. Okay. Okay. Then the crust is the crispy, crunchy, rocky of the earth. Okay. That dirt, the rocks, and all of the land on the planet are part of the crust. That crust covers the whole earth, even even in the land under that's underwater, no, under the sea. Now, all the information, all that information about the plates, how they move and everything, they are telling us in this part of the book. Okay, but anyways, we can still talking a little bit more about these things, about the mountains, and that's we say already, no? The plates, they are very huge plates, very heavy plates and huge plates, and they are very, very deep under the ground. Okay, and in the ground, when that huge huge plates, like we saw already here in the mountains, when they move, and they move very, very slowly, no, and that's that's when they are pushing the mountains, they can grow in a year, but very, very slow. No, some ones they grow kind of a centimeters, or some ones just as a millimeters. Okay, in a year, but the mountains and everything, all the time they are moving. Okay, now the mountain ranges, like to the Alps in Europe, no, that they are one of the most famous mountains, and near here, near to our home, we have the Andes, no, Los Andes. We call Los Andes la cadena de los Andes. We talk in Spanish. That's the Andes in the South America, and the Appalachians in USA. No, they are very big mountains. What they are very famous too in a way. But that way, by the two plates on the earth, they crust slowly, as we already say. They slowly crust, and it takes millions. Sometimes they takes millions of the years, no, for growth, or for the made at that mountains, and they are growing like to the Mount Everest, the most highest place in the earth, no. The Everest, by the way, the Everest grows just 4 millimeters every year. Okay, and after read all very, very carefully that part of the book, we can see here the major mountains of the world, no, like to the Himalayas. There is located in Nepal. The elevation in the feet, they are 29,028 feet tall. Okay, and that's the highest mountain in the world. Like you see, guys, they are the Aconcagua, the Mount Aconcagua, and the Kindley, McKinley, Kilimanjaro, Elbrus, and Mont Blanc, everything. Okay, and as a remember way, I would like to see in your notebook. Probably you can copy this chart, okay? And you see this chart is for the tallest points, no? Now, under that part we can see the the major mountains in the world. No, there is we can see the North America part, the South America part, the Europe part, Africa part, even Australia. No, now that is just for give us a good idea what these big mountains they are all around the world. Okay, okay, guys, thank you so much, and try to read carefully all every single part, and try to answer all the questions and everything. Check the video, and answer the questions, and send to me by if can be. I can check already. I can check already when you finish your job. Okay, okay. Thank you so much, and it's a nice work this with the mountains, and enjoy that job. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you later.